Hi, I'm Dave. This is Cyderbaby Pod here at Livewire for Rockin By The River, and today I've got Ashen Reach. Hi, guys.
Hello there.
We are in front of Pete Townsend's mixing desk.
We are.
It's a little piece of history.
Yep. Indeed.
Yeah. Well, it's amazing. Who can fit that in their car on the way back?
No one. We have a van.
You fit it under, can fit it under the hood.
We'll give it a go, though. We'll give it a go.
Like, given us being Scousers, we'll give it on.
Okay. So what's up with you guys then? What have you got planned?
We are currently writing the new EP.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's the big chunk of it at the moment. Focusing.
Priority.
We just brought out a load of new merch, so like the hoodie we've got on now. Which
Would you like to zoom in on that? Yeah.
The Fear, as you can see at the back, is the title of the new EP.
Cool.
We've written a couple of them and recorded a couple of them as well
Yeah.
at the moment. We're just slowly going through it. We've got a really good friend called Phil. Phil Diary's helping us at his home studio.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're hoping next year it's going to be like a split release. So we're hoping to do a track at a time. And hopefully funds, relying on funds, but we'll have a music video and stuff with each one as well, just to give each track its own limelight, rather than it getting lost in an album and you might skip them or whatever. Each will have its own set time to come out, so it is going to be a heavily music release focused release next year.
Okay.
It's 2023, the year of new music.
Yeah.
We've had what was it, 2 years of Homecoming.
Gigging
So it's
to death.
Yeah, obviously the first half of it was lockdown and COVID and stuff like that, because we released it, what was it, November 2020?
November 2020.
Yeah.
No, so we couldn't gig until
It was
July 2021. That was our first gig, wasn't it? July 2021. So we've been touring it as much as we can, and now it's like people going, when you get new music out, I'm like, already on it. So yeah, it's sounding really good. It's it's evolving a lot from what Tear It Down was when we first wrote it to the new stuff now. It's like night and day. It's like
you said, Joe, isn't it? Like, if you're expecting a Homecoming 2, that's not what it's going to be. It's
Don't expect that.
yeah. It will not be Homecoming 2.
No.
But in the best type of way,
Yeah. It's an evolution of it, really. Still sounds like us. You can still tell it's Ashen Reach, but it's not kind of. It's shifted up a few gears, not just the one, to be honest. Be interesting to see how they go down live and what the reception for it will be. I think some people are in for a nice surprise. Some people are probably going to have the red knocked off, which both are good things, to be honest. So we'll see what they make of it.
Yeah.
But it's sounding great what we've got so far. We're aiming for an EP this time round as opposed to an album. So it'll have between about 4 to 5 tracks on it by the time we're done.
Yeah.
We're aiming to write twice that and then pick the best from it.
Yeah, but we won't be just completely binning the songs off that we haven't used. That'll probably that'll be for the next album, maybe something like that. We're going to pick do about 8 to 10 tracks and then pick the 4 or 5 best and just be right, they're the ones, and then bang them out.
We are perfectionists though, so it's one of those where it's not gonna. No one's hearing nothing until it's past the buzz test, really.
Not tonight then.
No, I'm afraid no.
Damn it.
We're gonna have to keep blue balling people a bit longer, to be honest.
We played it once on a live stream, and then everyone's like, "Oh my god, play it again!" And we were like, "No," and then just and then deleted the video. So it was people are like, "Oh, I heard it," and then people haven't. So it's it's got the people talking "Oh, did you hear Ashen Reach play the new track? What's it called? I don't know."
That's a good title.
Yeah.
Well, it worked for Ozzy.
Yeah,
that is true.
And they're like, "Oh, where can I hear it?" And they're like, "It's gone." It was just we played it once. Can you play it again? No, deleted. Bye, and that was it.
Yeah, we fully erased it from existence, so no one could go back.
It's literally nowhere on the internet.
Technology where they can clip the video as soon as it was done. It's that's mine now. I've got it saved. You need to find out one person.
That probably exists.
Yeah, I highly doubt it.
Yeah.
It's going to be a really tough job to
Yeah. I'm pretty sure my dad actually did that. He was because he knew we were doing it, he was like, nope.
Yeah,
but no one else does that, I don't think.
Yeah, we just did a surprise thing. We just went, surprise video. Why? What's happening? Here's the new track. Play it again? No. Yeah, it sounded a lot bigger. Yeah, the choruses are massive. The riffs are hench. We have just been when we're playing it, we were all getting that face, you know, like the proper like the stank face, and it's just like
It's a lot more modern, a lot more contemporary. It's less. There's less sort of
vintage influence.
It's definitely more
evolving,
forward thinking, and less.
A lot
of the old school influences coming through and more of the newer stuff. So it's exciting.
A lot of the vocals as well are getting. It's not just me with backing vocals. You know what I mean? It's like it's like we've got Paddy and Mike doing different parts. So it's like there's a lot of back and forth and stuff because it's like we've got 3 people who can sing. So I don't want, like we were saying, we don't want to limit them to just oohs and ahs or just copying me, but a bit higher, you know, like harmonies and stuff. But like, so there's moments where it's like I'm singing, then there's moments where it's Paddy singing or Mike singing and stuff like that. So it's like there's just a bit of everything in there. Yeah. Like, so it's like it's cool. We're experimenting a lot more because we're like, we've got all these things we want to use, so let's do it. Yeah. So it's like now's the right time, and with Phil helping us as well. There's some really
he knows what we like as well, and sometimes having that outside opinion from someone who knows what you like and knows what you want to do, it's just need them to, you know, give you an extra push or go, oh yeah, I know you like that, but why don't you try it like this? And then sometimes you just think, you just click with people sometimes, and it's a really, invaluable opinion to have at the moment.
It's really cool to have extra input.
Mm-hmm. Everyone needs a 6th member, and it's someone who's not written any of the ideas, so he's got no attachment to it in that way. You can look at it purely objectively. He's a fantastic guitar player in his own right. So he's if he's got ideas, or you know, he can pull you one way or push you another, and it's like, as I say, it's invaluable. It's invaluable to have, and it's that extra set of ears for an outside perspective it's been so useful and appreciated because I think without Phil the songs wouldn't be turning out the way they're turning out, and it's what we're all after, and we're loving it. So
he's pulling the best out of us because he knows what we can do, and he knows like what our like we might think, maybe no, and he's like, no, you can do that, go for it, and then it's like, yeah, go for it. Like there's been
what a producer does, isn't it? Kind of doesn't tell you what to do, more kind of like lets you get there on your own course, but kind of like gently nudges you in that direction, I guess. But he's amazing. We're lucky to have someone who's like that, willing to work with us in that capacity, you know.
100%.
Yeah, he just wants the best for us, and it's absolutely amazing. Like I'm always so excited when we're in the studio with him. It's just like, yes, you can feel the creativity just buzzing everywhere. It's brilliant. I love it.
Yeah.
Okay, so gigs are going to be taking a sideline for the minute then.
For a little bit, not
completely. We've got stuff lined up for next year, but the priority is definitely the releases.
If it does take a drop, it's not fully on purpose, but obviously that's the main focus. So if we get offered something really cool in between, we wouldn't say no because we're doing this. We have to just pick and choose.
We'll have to be more selective.
It's the position that we're in at the moment, because unfortunately we're not in the position where we can write and gig at the same time, where there are some bands where they can go on the road and tour and still write music on the same time, but we've all got collective jobs as well, so we can only spare a certain amount of time together, and 9 times out of 10 it can either be preparing for a show, and if it's not that, we're writing, so it's hard to balance both.
It's one or the other, isn't it?
The result of gigging really hard over the last 2 years, it's done wonders for us now, and we feel like it's the right time now to just like close the curtains on the live performance and then just like work behind the scenes and write some new stuff. And once it's ready, we'll release it.
Yeah, we've got 4 gigs left this year, including tonight. So we've got here, we've got Winter Storm. We've got Rockstock, and then we've got Stone Broken, and then that's it for the year.
That's it. In between, we'll just be writing and then releasing from next year.
I think the first gig next year so far is with Gun, gigging with Gun next year.
Yeah,
winter.
That's quite a coup.
Yeah, I can't wait for that. Yeah. When we found out we were playing with them, I was just like, no way, because it's like. They were boss.
How I found out, like we didn't ask him, but it's like, we're doing this, kind of wow.
I was supporting Gun. I was like, no way, that's so sick. It would have been a resounding yes from me anyway. It would have been like, yeah, absolutely. It's like when we got offered the Steelhouse gig last year. I say just gone. We played Rockstock, And someone came up to me and asked me, they were like, "Oh, would you like to play Steelhouse?" I didn't even ask them. I just went, "Yeah, of course." I was like, "They're going to say, oh, maybe." It would have been. They would have been like, "Are you stupid? Why did you just say yes?" So it was just like an instant, "Yeah, of course, absolutely, yeah." Told them, "Yeah, we're playing Steelhouse next year." What?
Yeah.
Head falls off.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, let's wrap it up. I'm sure you've got lots to do. Where can guys go and view your music if they hadn't seen you before?
Everywhere.
If you can think of it, it's on there.
It's like everything except Bandcamp.
YouTube,
Like,
YouTube, Spotify, iTunes, Amazon Music.
All social media platforms as well.
Yeah, social medias, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter.
Even Twitch on like streaming.
Yeah,
platforms, like,
Yeah,
YouTube
people play us
stream.
on Twitch and that.
And we've got our own website as well, which has got links to. It should have links to everything, and including our merch store as well. So that's just www.ashenreach.co.uk. I was like /store. So yeah, we got that one as well.
So you can get the hoodies there from now.
You can
You
get the
can
hoodies
indeed.
there from now as
Get
well.
whatever you need.
Hoodies, t-shirts, beanies, patches, everything.
Well pieced a lot.
Just new merch just in time for Christmas.
Okay, guys, thank you very much. Have a good one tonight. Yeah.
Oh,
Thank you very
so
much.
much.
Thank you.